Wendell, how good of an experience has this been for you guys as far as the camaraderie and the bonding going overseas like this?
I think it's been amazing. Just first stop in Germany, kind of getting a feel for what that's like. Being over there with the 3 Germans that we have on our team, it's a dope experience. Kind of seeing where they grew up at, how they taste this game of basketball over there, and then coming to London. I've been here before, but never here to play basketball. So I'm super excited to see how the fans turn out tomorrow. And at the end of the day, just to walk away with a dub, I mean, that'll make this trip very successful.
Wendell, you're probably known really as a really good, strong defensive guard. But I'm just wondering, you probably, in relation to last year, probably the combo of Ja and Jared, in terms of the NBA League, how hard is it defensively to stop that combo when they have the pick and rolls and the 1-2 going?
Those 2 guys are very gifted offensively. Those 2 guys are 2 of the best players in this league. So that's definitely always a tough cover, tough guard. But that's the beauty of this game. Those are the kind of guys you want to go against night in and night out. Just so as competitors, you just want to find ways to get stops. So they're really good though, both of them.
Playing another game in Berlin, now playing a game in London. But there's also a growing international aspect of the NBA as well as the game of basketball as a whole. You got international teammates and whatnot. What are your general thoughts on the kind of the growing international aspect of the game?
I think it's important. This is one of those sports that can be played anywhere, anytime. So I think it's very important just, to get outside of the States and show, whether that's kids, fans of the game, give them a live experience. I think that's very important. So I think trips like this are very important, just to bring more awareness to the game and just to grow the popularity of it.
How wild was that AB dunk after rewatching it?
It was insane. It was insane because I was out there on the court and I saw the dunk, but after seeing it on the camera, seeing it played back, that was probably one of the best dunks I've seen in a very, very long time, for sure.
You spoke about it there. There's plans of a potential NBA Europe League. I don't know if you've heard much about that. What do you make of it? I
think it's unique. I'm very intrigued on how they'll make it work in terms of the travel. But I think that'd be really good for this league. Eventually, in my opinion, I think the goal is to be in every continent at some point. You know what I'm saying? That's playable. So I think that would be a really good thing. Like I said before, just expanding the brand of the game, giving more exposure to people who may not be able to see live NBA games. I think that would be very important. And that's a dope experience, a dope thing that can happen for sure.
You said about you've been to London before, not necessarily played here, but what do you make of it as a city and the country as well?
It's a very, very cool city. There are a lot of cities in America that kind of remind me of London. It helps that everybody speaks English, so it makes it a lot easier to get around. But yeah, the people here are good. The food is amazing. The architecture is amazing. So it was fun when I came out here last time. So I'm gonna try to make the most of it while I'm here.
As a team, have you got any plans after training?
Yeah, we're probably gonna try and get some dinner. Knowing we got an early game tomorrow, not be out too late, but probably tomorrow, probably do a little bit more as a team, just some good camaraderie for sure.
And for morale, has this been a really good trip in terms of team bonding and spending that time together?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's what this game is about. Of course you want to be out there playing and stuff like that, but these long, 13-hour flights, coming over here, the late nights, trying to get over the jet lag, being up all night talking, going to dinner together. That's what makes. Those are the memories that we're going to really remember. It's always good when we have opportunities to do that.
You guys have won a lot of games that have come down to the wire. What is that a sign of? Is that maturity? Poise? What is that exactly?
I would say maturity. I think, especially as young of a team that we are, I think it can be very easy to let games slip away in those aspects. But then on the flip side of that, kind of looking back at some of those close games that we've won, it should have never came down to, a last-second shot or a go-ahead bucket when we were up most of the game. So I think it's a two-side fold to it. But at the end of the day, it's a win or lose league. So to come away with a win is always important for sure.
We spoke to Des, who was saying that it doesn't get talked about enough, but it's really hard to beat the same team twice. You know, is that really a thing?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, you look at playoff games, things like that. It's very difficult to beat the same team twice back to back. You know, they now have a better scouting report on you. They played against you, know your tendencies a little bit more. And it's just kind of the name of the game. It's kind of hard to really explain it. It's how it is. Hard to beat a team twice, for sure.
I suppose the flip side to that, though, is you are going into it as the team that won 2 days ago.
Yeah,
So we're
going to definitely try to flip that script for sure. We don't want it to be that. For sure, we want to get 2 wins to go back home.
Thanks so